Good morning, Nighthawks. I'm Annalise Castillo.
And I'm Dylan Hoggard with your Nighthawk Report.
Today's Thursday, April 6th, and A-Day. Today's National Student Athlete Day. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here's what's happening today at First Flight.
Hospitality in the Outer Banks. Careers Beyond the Counter, 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock at Southern Shores.
Students, their parents, and chaperones who are attending the NYC trip should come to the mandatory meeting today after school at 5:15 in the auditorium. We will go over important trip details. See the Google Classroom page for more details. You will be picking your chaperone groups, travel buddy, and seatmate.
Our lunch menu today features
pizza!
Last chance to earn some free money. Attention any seniors who are planning to go directly into workforce or are attending a community college or trade school. Applicants need to write an essay detailing their CTE classes they took in high school and discuss future plans and how the scholarship in CTE will help you. You can submit the Workplace Readiness Scholarship application to Mr. Wallen by noon tomorrow.
Congratulations to the following students who were inducted into ITS last night. Veda Clark, Morgan Dean, Nick Spur, Delaney Hamp, Alex Tyne, Sasha Vasquez, and Mary Williams.
Additionally, we would like to congratulate those who are elected into officer positions for International Thespian Society. The president for next year is Grace Rusk, vice president is Mary Williams, and secretary is Nick Spur.
The 2023 AP Government Mock Presidential Election will be held on May 19th. All students and staff look for a Google form in your email this week to register to vote.
Time for your daily update with Mr. Lansing.
Good morning, everybody. Today, of course, is the last Thursday before spring break, and we have, as of 10 o'clock today, we will have 26 hours remaining until the start of spring break, so that is very exciting. We'll get rid of these chains one by one until we get out tomorrow at noon. As a reminder, tomorrow the buses will run at 12:30. We will have grab-and-go lunches on your way out the door if you need one from the cafeteria. Also, prom tickets are still on sale today during all of the lunches. It is a great idea to go ahead and get them today before you leave for spring break. Just see Miss Austin in the rotunda during all of the lunches. And if for some reason you're not here today during the lunches, see if there are times tomorrow that she'll be selling tickets as well, and you can find that out by emailing her. We have 4 winners today since we will not have the announcements tomorrow on a Friday, the last one before spring break. We have 4 Target gift cards to give away. Obviously, I think everybody's going to Target now and at least checking it out. So now you have a really good reason to go. Our 4 winners are Aiden Costable, James Bryson, John Couture, and Margaret Crow. So stop by, see Miss Ewers in the main office, and pick up your Target gift cards. And because we will not have announcements tomorrow, I hope you all have a very great spring break, even though we do have another day to get through. Thanks, and we'll see you after spring break.
Time for your daily weather update with Seth Colson and Colin Cohn.
April 6th.
The high is 77 degrees. Sunday night was popping First Flight Nighthawks!
Now let's pass it over to today's segment, Crazy Cars with me. Good morning, Nighthawks, and welcome back to this week's segment of Crazy Cars with Dylan Hoggard. This week we are covering a unique and very great looking car. It's fast, so let's get right into it. Today we'll be covering something very intriguing, the infamous 2020 Porsche 911 Carrera S, a mid-engine road car with a mean history. This two-door coupe is cooking 443 horsepower and 390 foot-pounds of torque. Makes this with its small curb weight of 33 to 3,500 pounds, this little rocket accelerates to 60 in an impressive 3.5 seconds from 0. Rocking a twin-turbo 3-liter flat 6 that hits peak power at 6,500 RPMs. Once you let this thing run, it won't want to stop. The engine in this beast is mid-mounted, sitting right over the rear axle, making the weight distribution on this car something front-engine cars dream of. With its upgraded turbos and intercooler, better tuned launch control, and optional carbon ceramic brakes, you'll be ecstatic as this thing whips around corners and loses everything in the straights. Being able to pull almost 1.1 Gs, this car is a force to reckon with. Besides its great performance, this majestic machine doesn't just go fast, it looks fantastic as well. With its sleek body lines and long continuous curves flowing directly into the back of the car, the Carrera S truly is a well-crafted machine. The most iconic part of these cars is the big circular headlights that give the whole front of the car its tone. Following this with its aggressive wheels and luxurious interior, this two-door will be on anybody's wish list. In conclusion, this car is one of the greats, and a real privilege to witness.
Next up is Art with me. Welcome to Famous Art Friday with Annalise Castillo. This week I'm talking about the Impressionist movement. Impressionism lasted from 1862 to 1892 and had physical traits of visible brushstrokes, unblended color, emphasis on natural lighting, and a lot of times asymmetrical. Now today's famous art piece is Impression Sunrise, created by Claude Monet in 1872. Now the subject of the painting is not the cluster of boats, but the warmth and color of the sunlight, or rather the impression it makes at a certain moment in time. The movement was about abandoning traditional three-dimensional perspective and clarity of form that had distinguished the more important elements from a picture from the lesser ones. Because of this, many critics faulted Impressionist paintings for their unfinished appearance. Now you can definitely see the brushstrokes in the little waves, as well as the sky, which has very little blending, and it's asymmetrical in that the majority of boats are on one side of the piece and the sun is off-centered. Now one of the things I love about this piece is the natural lighting. The sun contrasts so warmly against the blues and the rest of the painting. It feels just like a cold morning when you see the sun starting to rise. And that's all the time we have today. I'll see you next week.
In sports news,
Tennis and Wilson Fike at 4 o'clock. Please release the team at 11.
baseball at Hertford County at 6. Please dismiss the team at 1:55.
The girls' lacrosse game this week versus Norfolk Academy has been canceled and will not be made up.
That's all for now. There's no news tomorrow due to the half day. We'll see you back here again April 17th.
Thanks and have a fabulous spring break.